What are functions in algebra? Imagine a vending machine that gives you exactly one snack for every button you press. That's similar to how a function works in algebra. It's a special rule that connects each input to only one output. When you see a relationship between two sets of numbers, like in equations, it might be a function. In algebra, a function is often written as y equals f of x. This means the output y depends on the input x. Think of it like a recipe. You put in an ingredient, and the recipe tells you what you get out. For example, if the rule is y equals 2 times x plus 1, and you put in 3, 4x, then y becomes 2 times 3 plus 1, which equals 7. So the input 3 gives you the output 7. Functions are like machines or rules. You put a number in, the rule applies, and you get a number out. They help us see how things change or relate to each other. You can show functions with equations, tables, or graphs. When you graph a function, each x value lines up with a y value, creating a picture of how the output changes as the input changes. There are different kinds of functions. Linear functions like y equals to x plus 1 make straight lines on a graph. Quadratic functions like y equals x squared minus for x plus 3 make curved shapes called parabolas. Rational functions like y equals 1 divided by x involve division and can't have equals 0 because division by 0 isn't allowed. Algebraic functions are made using addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, powers, or roots. For example, y equals square root of x, or y equals 3x plus 1 divided by 2x minus 1. To understand functions better, learn these key terms. The domain is all the input values you can put into the function. The range is all the possible outputs you can get. The independent variable is the input you choose, usually. The dependent variable is the output that depends on the input, usually y. Knowing how to work with functions helps you solve many algebra problems faster. Practice finding the domain and range, plugging in values to see what you get, and sketching graphs to see how functions behave. Understanding function notation like f of x makes it easier to read and write functions correctly. Mastering these basics makes more complex algebra problems easier to handle. You can also see how functions are used in real life, like in physics to describe motion, in economics for pricing, or in computer science for programming. So, think of functions as a simple way to understand how things relate and change in math and beyond.